All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, B'chakorash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Wakwatim, learning and teaching truth and sincerity. All right, I'm going to let this clip play of this no-lip having demon, this lizard-lipped demon monster talk. All right, our people in this world have a horrible spirit of wanting to copy and follow in the ways of their oppressor, because they see that the life that this man is able to attain, you know, all our spirits are different, but even in the world, you know, having an abundance of riches was never something that I was really focused on, especially as a child. You know, the flashy, you know, doodad man, big house, big cars. What's that song? The original version, he said, back that ass up. What do you say? Damn, how it was in the, I forget how the song go. One of the lyrics would y'all know what I'm talking about when he talking about he boasting in his riches and shit. All right, basically this Edomite is going to talk about how he made his money, but you can tell that this is dirty money, man. He's not an honest individual, and he's a little bit on that sugary side. All right, and so our people, instead of wanting to be like him, they need to be more like men in the scriptures. All right, men like David. All right, men like Moses. It tells you Moses was the meekest man of his time. That's what our people should be looking to, not trying to be like a cracker in a Bentley. All right, this don't got nothing. That's their blessing. These motherfuckers have the world through rape, robbery, and murder. That's the only way you're gonna get around to any sort of success in this world. You got to do one of the three, or a little bit of two, or a little bit of all three. All right.
What was your business?
I sold software.
What did the software do exactly?
You ever go to the doctor?
Yeah.
You ever go to the hospital?
Yeah. Of course.
You ever go to the lab?
Scripture say, let your yea be nay, let your nay be nay. They asked, what do you do? He could have simply just gave the simple answer, but he wants to be all ambiguous because he knows he's dirty. All right?
No.
Whenever you pay your bill with a credit card,
Yeah.
I get a couple pennies off of it in the whole United States.
And how come?
Because I own the patent.
The patent for what exactly?
The process.
The process to pay
Victoria's saying she wanted to go. It was pennies.
It was paying.
All right. He's saying because he owns the process. So rather than saying, you know, he was some sort of software engineer and he developed he probably developed the system that transmute the funds from your account to paying for your medical expenses. He probably created that system rather than say, he's a demon, he's a devil, because he knows some way, somehow, whatever he really did and does is screwing people over. All right, and if people knew who this guy was, they'd beat him down in the streets and rip him out his Bentley. All right, we don't need to envy. We don't need to envy these people and their lifestyle. That's for them. That's their lot. Our lot is the kingdom. Their lot is their riches and money. All right, 2 Maccabees 2:62. It says, "Fear not the words of a." Oh, you know what? Here, I'm getting it. I'll get the one out of Sirach. I'm getting it mixed up. Sirach. 9 and 11. Sirach 9 and 11. It says, "Envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end." All right, right there. Thou knowest not what shall be his end. That man is a sinner. You can see it in his countenance. He sounds like a little sugar tank boy. All right. You can tell that all he does is screw over people. But our people have a bad habit of wanting to do whatever to be rich. All right. That man's end is going to be destruction. Matter of fact, you jump to, let me think. What was I going to say? Riches. Okay. 30, Salakia, 30, was that 31? Salakia, y'all. Yeah. Sirach 31 and 1. Watching for riches consumeth the flesh, and the care thereof driveth away sleep. All right, right there. All right, that money chasing spirit, I got to get the bag spirit, that shit will destroy your spirit, because every day as you live, you're wasting away because you're doing more and more wickedly just to attain it. Matter of fact, that's another scripture out of the book of Sirach. Let's do this. Yep, we're going to go to Sirach. I know it's nearby. Yep, 10 and 9. It says, why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such a one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth he casteth away his bowels. Alright, and our people are in that spirit. They will set their souls to sell. Niggas like Brandon T. Jackson, he sold his soul to get that fame, and now he want to come to us like he the super duper Israelite. Man, shut up, man. Nigga, you sold out. We don't care to hear what you want, what you have to say. We're not all coming together. All right. People, Judas Iscariot, he killed himself because the shame that he procured was greater than that amount of money. Chasing money is not the way. I'll get that next. Let's let this.
Pennies, but volume.
Well, the whole United States, everybody paying something with a medical bill with a credit card.
And one more question. What did you learn about people that's so surprising?
About people?
Yes.
I'll tell you. You figure out who you can trust and take them with you all the way. You make life good for them, they make life good for you.
He might not even, I'm gonna be like, hey, look, y'all, that might not even be his chick. That might just be his sister gal, his girl, his female friend. Because this dude a sugar tank boy, so they probably both like, they about to go shopping for men, for little boys. Look at that dude, man. That's the spirit you gonna let riches put you in? I'm straight. I'll be masculine, manly, and a regular worker. All right.
It's about the people. It's all about the people.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Have a good day, guys.
Take this shit back.
Do exactly.
You ever go to the doctor?
Yeah.
You ever go to the hospital?
Of course.
You ever go to the lab?
No.
Never you pay your bill with a credit card?
They said, what do you do? He got to doing all that circle talk because he's full of shit, and all of them are. This system is not one set up on honesty and truth. This is a system set up on credit, debt, all right, loans, and bullshit. And all they know how to do is work the system, and the majority of Jake doesn't. So when we see these people working the system in front of us, it shocks and amazes us. All right, but we don't need to be. That's not our lot, man. That's not our. Let me get this out of John. Salakia, y'all. I believe that is in John, because after he sold the 30 pieces of silver, he tried to return it. You know, they didn't. They was like, shoot, what you? They was like, what you want? All right, right here, dealing with Judas Iscariot. It says Matthew 27:3. It says, then Judas, which betrayed him, when he saw that he was condemned, repented himself and brought again the 30 pieces of silver to the chief priests and elders, saying, I have sinned, and that I have betrayed the innocent blood. And they said, what is that to us? See thou to that. All right, and that's the spirit that this dude, these other people, y'all, the wicked of our people who choose to sell themselves out to get this money, after you do all that and you climb that ladder of success, that's what they're going to say to you. After the return of the Lord, why are you looking at us? You didn't want to follow the Lord. You wanted to follow us. You wanted to get this money. So don't look at us crazy. You know, you condemned yourself. This motherfucker ain't, this dude ain't nothing. And that old biddy next to him ain't nothing. What that bitch Victoria said, that boy a sugar tank. That boy a sugar tank.
Yeah, I get a couple.
That boy a Capri Sun packet in that car, man. A straight sword fighter. And that's why our people want to be like. That's the lifestyle you're trying to imitate, the one that these devils set forth. All right, our righteousness and our wealth and riches is going to be holy. All right, and it's going to be gotten justly, not in that fashion. All right, it says, and he cast down, verse 5, and he cast down the pieces of silver in the temple and departed, and went and hanged himself. And the chief priest took the silver pieces and said, it is not lawful for to put them into the treasury, because it is a price of blood. All right, so right there, you know, Judas, after he saw he couldn't recorrect his situation, he went and killed himself. And that's going to be the same thing for a lot of our people who sell out. You're going to try to, man, selling out is not a good option. There's nothing that you get from it. Like that scripture said in Sirach, For while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. You're destroying yourself. Imagine if you cut a hole in your stomach and you're just ripping your intestines out. That's basically what selling out is. Ripping out your intestines for no real reason.
Pennies off of it in the whole United States.
And how come?
Because I own the patent.
The patent for what exactly?
The process.
The process to pay for...
Victoria's saying she wants to go. It was pennies.
It was pennies, but volume.
Well, the whole United States, everybody paying something with a medical bill with a credit card.
And one more question. What did you learn about people that's so surprising?
And like I said, and the thing that irks me, he can't give an honest answer. You can tell this dude is he's doing a lot more shadiness than what he's talking about. The fact that he doesn't want to give a direct answer. Someone who's an honest person. Oh, you go to somebody, hey, what'd you do? Oh, I'm a doctor. I'm a spine surgeon. You go to somebody else, oh, I'm a oncologist or whatever the fuck. This dude, he doesn't want to give a clear, I get pennies, the whole United States. You're a demon. And our people are desiring that lifestyle, but they're going to learn that ain't nothing to chase, man. We don't need to envy our oppressor. We have something coming that's greater. So this was just a real quick clip, but I seen this shit floating around. Don't be envious, y'all. We not, man, fuck these motherfuckers, dog. Fuck these motherfuckers. What the fuck is a car to the kingdom? What the fuck is some punk ass Victoria to all the things that we're gonna have in all the kingdom? All right, absolutely nothing. Proverbs 3:31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Plain and fucking simple. We don't need to be like this. And then you go look at the motherfuckers in the comment board. He's speaking facts though. All you simple ass niggas. Never take advice from broke people. Well, the scriptures don't say that. The scriptures actually say the opposite. Matter of fact, y'all, I'm sorry. Let's go in Ecclesiastes. The scriptures say that I'll never take advice from broke people. The scriptures say the opposite of that. The scriptures say that there was a poor man who did what for the city? Ecclesiastes, I believe it is. Let me see. Ecclesiastes, we can start at 9 and 15. It says, now there was a poor, now I'll start at 14. It says, there was a little city and a few men within it, and there came a great king against it, and besieged it, and built great bulwarks against it. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered the same poor man. Then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. All right, and this links up perfectly in James, where it says, and ye have respect unto him that weareth the gay clothing. All right, and ye say to the poor, sit under my footstool, basically. All right, and I grabbed this scripture recently, a couple vids back. This is a real good couple verses right here. The poor man's wisdom is despised, but a rich motherfucker, just because he got some money, people want to listen to him. The Lord's not dealing with that. All right, not at all. So fuck this motherfucker, and fuck the wicked of our people that want to be like him.
About people?
Yes.
That's what he. When you asking him what he feel about people, he feels that people are commodities that can be used. That motherfucker don't care about people. All right, full of shit, man. Say I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakurash, the wonders to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim. Walk, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. I'm gonna say Shalom.